can grow for months, only to be killed in 1 second by the pluck of a hand. A house can be built for a year, only to be destroyed in 1 minute by a barrage of shells. And a kingdom can thrive for centuries, only to be conquered within 2 years of war. I fear the same will happen to our empire. All of our time, all of our efforts, wiped in an instant by an unforeseen power greater than ourselves.
You know why we're here. Talona! We're Talo back! Anyways, watch my previous videos on Centaura to understand more about this lore. And without further ado, this is the lore of Talona. During the battles on the outskirts of Talona, for example the Battle of Route 23, there were countless of artillery shells streaking overhead and hitting targets within the downtown district. Intel reported these targets to be military hardpoints, but it was not until Antarian troops on the ground advanced deeper into the city that they discovered something else. No civilians were evacuated. With the Aquilan capital falling a few months prior, and Talona being one of the last remaining strongholds of Aquila, the general still left in charge had not made the decision to evacuate the citizens of Talona, despite being begged to by his majors. The general thought that the citizens would boost the morale of the soldiers still fighting for the city, and will also help out by providing additional manpower through the civil guard. However, the Antarians realized that beneath each pile of rubble, the bodies of the innocent lay buried. With this realization, the order came for all artillery and air operations to halt. The Antarians must choose their fight carefully to prevent further collateral damage. Therefore, the scene was set up, and with the Antarian army now entering downtown, the Battle of Talona continued.
This is Radio Talona, transmitting live from the final stronghold of Aquila. It is here, on these hallowed grounds, that we make our last stand. Those flames the enemy lit burn close to our walls, yet our determination burns hotter still. The enemy is at our gates, but our spirit remains untouchable. The people of Talona are rallying, pulling together in ways the forces of Antares never expected. They fear our mighty spirit. This city, the heart of our resistance, now bears the weight of our great nation's will to survive. Reports from the front tell of fierce fighting in every corner of our beloved city. Brave men and women, farmers, merchants, students, and soldiers alike have taken up arms. For those people who may have doubts of our future, I will leave you with this word of advice. For this is not the end, nor is it even the beginning of the end, but rather the end of the beginning.
As the Antarians stormed the city hall, the battle was soon over. Even with the might of the Aquilan civil guard, they stood no chance. The city fell, and the Aquilan campaign ended with it. The Iron Army had rusted. However, with your might, you could help me by joining my Discord server to get exclusive sneak peeks, take part in activities, and even help with the filming of future videos. Active members will also be able to get a trusted role and will have their names proudly displayed behind me, right here. Actually, these are all the people currently who have the role in my Discord server, and you can be forever part of my legacy. Also, don't forget to subscribe, look at this analytic, and join my Roblox group. The Battle of Talona would end up being one of Aquila's worst defeats in terms of casualties. None of the civilians had been ordered to evacuate under orders of the commanding general. The Antarian artillery did not discriminate, killing more civilians than soldiers over the span of the city's bombardment. This decision to not evacuate civilians stumped even the Antarian commanding officers. Ironically, the Antarians would do more to preserve the lives of the civilians than the Aquilans would. This finally marks the actual end of the Aquilan campaign, and with that, this video is also over. Thank you all for watching, join my Discord server down below, and bye.